everyone. My name is Kristen Kelly. I am the interim athletic director here at Weymouth High School. I just started in August. I was a 12-season student athlete at Notre Dame Academy for high school, and just really loved my time as a student athlete. I was lucky enough to move on and compete in Division I track and field at the University of Rhode Island. So just a lifelong lover of sports, if you will, and studied exercise science at URI. And from there, I was able to pick up a couple internships in the athletic department. So different learning about how a communication system works. You know, social media was just starting, and just the ins and outs of athletics. And from there, I moved to, when I graduated, I came back to Boston and worked at Emerson College as a fitness specialist and a strength and conditioning coach. When I finished up my master's, the assistant athletic director job was open at Notre Dame Academy in Hingham, my alma mater. So I applied and worked alongside a wonderful female AD there. She was the AD for 38 years. She really taught me everything I know to date. And so I worked with her for 3 years, and then I was the AD there for 7 years, which was outstanding. 10 years of great memories and a lot of lessons, and learned a lot along the way. And have a young family, and was just looking to make some changes, and Weymouth High School opened up, and here we are. One of the best parts about my job is I get to work with this rock star team. We have Brian here, our athletic trainer, who just started in August as well. Brian is so busy every single day, seeing hundreds of student athletes. He's on the sidelines for practices and games, taping, evaluating, connecting with the student athletes, and he just does an amazing job. And then we have Siobhan Hearn, the administrative assistant for athletics, who just started in September. Siobhan is sort of the genius behind all the organization. She helps with all the scheduling, all the details of game day operations, buses and uniforms, anything that you see in this office and in this department that has any level of organization comes from her wonderful brain right here, and we're lucky to have her. A day in the life of an athletic director, it's wild. We are chaos coordinators, so I like to take pride in being an organized person, and you can have a set to-do list and a set plan on any given day, and nothing happens. Nothing goes that way. So, you know, you have your schedules and you come in, and I work very closely with Siobhan Hearn, our administrative assistant. So we come in and we review what's on tap for the day. We often have, I would say, 15 to 20 projects, if you will, going on at any given time, whether it be social media initiatives, working with the administration, working with our facility staff, our IT staff, working with our coaches. So again, kind of fly by the seat of our pants about checking in about where we're at with any given projects. You're a part-time meteorologist, so you're constantly assessing the weather and what's happening. You're checking buses. The biggest moving part of our jobs are the schedules, so it's important to keep, in many different locations, we have to keep everything as accurate as possible. So Siobhan's done a great job with having this wonderful visual for us, but for any visitors, for any meetings, admin, student athletes, to see on any given day, week, month, what we have going on both home and away. It is a nice visual because, again, a lot of moving parts with cancellations, postponements, requests for date changes and whatnot. So it is also nice to see, as she puts up the winter schedule, what we're looking ahead towards in early December and beyond. 2:15, 2:30, our day really starts. And so whatever's happening, whether it be home and away, we make sure everyone gets to where they need to be. The athletic training room is wild with Brian Beaudoin, our athletic trainer. So, you know, he's constantly checking in with student athletes that are injured or going through injury rehabilitation. So checking in with him, and then just getting out and finally, at the end of the day, being able to watch the student athletes do what they do best. It's awesome. We have 33 programs here at Weymouth High School. So a lot of moving parts with all the different programs. It's really impressive to have 500 student athletes go out for fall sport and land on a roster, and to be able to, you know, take part in managing all that and all those moving parts is really awesome. Football was a new sport for me, coming to Weymouth High, and the football coaching staff led by Coach Donovan has been phenomenal. So really I've had football 101, a crash course, if you will, But our first game was on the road against Braintree, so a big rival, which was really exciting. I built it up, it was really big in my head, and it was a fantastic game. The boys did awesome. And at the end of the game, you know, they yelled out, "Mrs. Kelly, can you bring us home?" So we did a family on 3 chant. And so here I am surrounded by these big kids in pads.
Family on 3! 1, 2, 3!
That warm welcome of all these guys, like taking such pride in what they do and bringing me along, little old me, to, you know, support them. So that was a really good day as an athletic director, just seeing the happiness for them. My favorite part of the job so far here at Weymouth, I can't stress enough, I've told so many people this, it's how welcoming everyone is. I can't stress enough how wonderful the coaches have been. Our coaches are super self-sufficient, super motivated. They give so much of their time to the student athletes, and they really run just really great programs here. So they've been really welcoming, and really the kids have been great. It was a slow start at first, but our office the door's always open, so it's been really nice to have the student athletes come in, and the coaches have them introduce themselves, say who they are, and, you know, just checking in and talking about what's going on in their season, the good and the bad. But it's just been really nice to connect with everybody. Everyone's been really, really welcoming, and a great community so far.